Oh, oh, do I hear a bunch of people ready to quiz? Tip-tapping their phones, their keyboards, and whatever else, ready for quiz time. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, and welcome to quiz time. We are here all gathered today as we were last Thursday, as we're gonna be next Thursday as well, hopefully. I'm not gonna be here next Thursday. I'm actually going on vacation, not next week, but like I guess in the middle of the next week. So I won't be here for Thursday next week. I don't know if there's a quiz time yet. We're seeing into that. We're looking into that. Maybe I think so. Because I think we will have a stand-in. But if no, you will know now why not. But thank you guys for showing up, for coming here. This whole thing? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all on the 1st of July. There's not going to be anything that's gonna be something about this stuff. What are you guys talking about? Hello, JD. Hello, Julie. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Cian. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Amy. Hello, for the love of crabs, Kitty. Kristen, Kitty, Amy. Who else? Ashley we have in there. Jennifer as well. Debbie. Hello. And Shayla. And Rita. And Sarah. And Angela. And Diania. And Estelle. And Amy. And so on and so forth. Sharon as well. MBD. Marissa. How's it going, everybody? Good morning to you guys who might be experiencing morning. Right now it's 5 p.m. here in Denmark, so that is how it is. It is very hot here in Kentucky. Happy for the AC and whips. Well, Erica, I hope you enjoy the whips in the AC there in Kentucky. Hello, Simone as well, and Courtney. Guys, I am not gonna stall too much here. We have a lovely quiz for you today. I think I've shook it up a little bit today for our quiz. It's same format if you know the segments, but a little bit different. And I am not gonna say much more before that. Now, we have a 3-game session today and a 1 giveaway at the very end. So we have 4 winners of a $25 gift card to the Hobbii store, or coupon code. And those, how it works is the number 1 person, the person who has been the quickest, answered the most right. The quickest is, like, the being right is better than if we have multiple people who are the same amount of right. Then we'll figure out who did it fastest. That's a little bit of an anti-cheat thing, so people can't just spend 20 seconds, 30 seconds cheating, So that's a good thing. Now, we have those 3 games. If the same person wins twice, we will be allocating the second prize to the second place in that quiz. So there's that, just so you know. We don't see that happen actually ever, but in case it does happen, that is the rule. So thank you so much for coming. Let's have a little bit of a mock-up question or quiz, because I want to show you guys how it works. So here we go. We have a little mock-up here. It is going, and it says 30 seconds until we're there. This is just to show you how it works. So on YouTube and Facebook both, it's going to work the same way. And don't worry, by the way, there are sometimes people who are worried about the speed of Facebook versus YouTube in terms of like when it's showing. It doesn't matter because our program does count in that the YouTube servers, they are faster to receive the stream than Facebook, so don't worry about that. Now, my brother's in Greece right now. It's I believe 6 p.m. over there. Yes, I mean probably. To answer right in this mock game, which answer number would you have to post in the chat? Is it 1? This one, being 1 apparently. 2, not sure. 3, maybe this. 4, So basically, in order to play these games that we're coming up to in a second, you'll have to put 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat to answer. The first number you put in the chat is going to be your answer for that quiz. Make sure, very important, make sure that you're live, always. Make sure that you are live, you're watching the most, the earliest possible part of the broadcast. You want to watch live, because otherwise you might be answering questions that have already been passed, So you want to answer the right questions at the right time. Just make sure you're live, then you're going to be good, because you're going to have a minute to answer in any case, so should be good, should be fine. And it does also count for, again, these differences. That's also why it takes so long computing, for example. It does wait for all the answers to come in. That might also have been a little bit late. Now, a lot of people are saying 1. You know what, guys? I mean, I'm not lying here. This is not true or false. This is, I mean, it is that one. This one is the winner. Many people put 4. Okay, well, I mean, yes. Yes. I need a shirt like yours, Barbara. Well, then maybe, I'm not saying anything, but maybe be ready on the 1st of July. And check our channels throughout that day. Maybe you should do that, because they are in a limited availability, because there's not that many. So make sure that you have done that. Sophie Eriksson. It is Eriksson, right? Yeah, Eriksson. Congrats, tillykke. You have won this mock-up game. There's no prize here. It is just to show you how it works. Now, we're moving into the right. And also Jenny C and Hannah are on the podium as well. Okay, how can I forget? I got one right, let's go! But this is, of course, the mock-up. Now we're moving into the actual game. The game that is going to define who is going to win in this quiz time. Let's see. We have 5 questions in each quiz. We have 3 quizzes. Each quiz starts over again. So if you had a bad first quiz, you can totally redeem yourself in the next one. So don't worry about that. They are not connected like that. So, yeah. There we go. And Deanne is saying, haha! Maybe Deanne won. Maybe, who knows? Or at least maybe got on the board or something. I'll be watching July 1st. You know, be watching. Because, yes, there are not... The stock isn't massive of whatever this is that is not going to be dropped on the 1st of July. At all. Haha. Right? I mean, you heard it not here first. Metallico. Which product information is wrong? And what is Metallico? You guys know Metallico. I'm not really going to show you any pictures or anything of Metallico, because then you could maybe know. So I'm not going to show that to you. But you know Metallico. I'll also show a picture at the very end. This is this first quiz is about Hobbii yarns in particular. Is the product information of 1, medium weight wrong? Is it 2, 9% merino? 3, 115 meters? Or 4, 100 grams? And by the way, these are going to change from question to question. So you guys need to have a general information about these yarns. I'm not going to show you a picture of the yarn right now, because I feel like you might be able to glance something from that. So, I mean, you guys gotta know. I'll show a picture of Metallico. If you're not aware of what Metallico is, I'll show you in a second. So this quiz is mainly for the Hobbii knowers, you know, the yarn lovers out there who has tried these things, maybe heard us talk about it. Now, this is Metallico. And, I mean, Metallico is just a lovely metallic-looking yarn. It's in the name. And I think it's just a very cool, shiny chain yarn, I think it is called. It is 100 grams. No, it's not 100 grams. It is 50 grams. Metallico is 50 grams, not 100. So it was, and it is 9% merino wool. So, yeah, there is that. I can even show it to you guys, so you know I'm not lying. Here you go. Here you have all the information. I can even maybe type this out over there so you can see it. Yep, merino wool is in there, and it is not 50 grams, so that was the wrong information. Sultan Deluxe. Which product information is wrong? Is it 1, superfine weight? 2, 86 Fahrenheit wash? 3, 49% acrylic? Or 4, 1000 meters? Which one is wrong for Sultan Deluxe here? And by the way, this is about like what we put on our website. For the product information for Sultan Deluxe. I mean, I think that was pretty obvious, but I'm just gonna explain it just because who knows. This is one of my faves. Let's go, Kelso. Let's go. And yes, by the way, you have to answer, like, in order to answer these questions, you gotta wait until, of course, the question is active. And then you put 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. If you do it before or after, you won't be counted, or at least, I mean, if you do it before, you will be counted, but you won't know what you're answering. So please do only drop numbers in the chat whenever the current question that you're watching right now is active, okay? So that's that. What is wrong about Sultan Deluxe information here? What is not Sultan Deluxe information? What is wrong there? Let's see. Superfine 86 Fahrenheit wash, 49% acrylic. It is 49% acrylic. That is wrong. It is not 40. It is actually 100% cotton. 100% cotton. It is 1,000 meters. It's also super fine yarn weight, and it's also washable at 86 Fahrenheit. So that's that. Booyah. I mean, most people got that right. Some people were like, the wash, maybe not. But I mean, I understand. Like I know you guys can't like memorize every single thing about every single yarn, but it's a guessing game, right? That's also why it's a quiz. Now, Fluffy Day. Which product information is right? So it's opposite. So now you have to find the one right one. Is it 1, bulky weight? 2, 7mm hooks? 3, 40 Celsius wash? Or 4, 285 meters? And this is the information, the product information on the website. Don't go looking. Don't go looking. I will know. You will know in your heart of hearts if you do that. So I think we have a code of honor here in the quiz time show. Hur mycket är det i Celsius, Kitty? That's a good question. Sorry for the Swedish accent. Like that's how, as a Dane, that's the best Swedish that I can speak. But how much is that in Celsius and Celsius? The 30. I mean that is. The 86 Fahrenheit is 30 in Celsius. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and you only have to put one number in. You don't have to spam or anything else, so there's no problem there. I need a prize for most wrong today. Well, Crystal, we've only just started. You have many chances to be wrong yet. Haha, right? Now, Fluffy Day. Which product information is right? It is 284 meters. Let me just show that to you so you believe me. Let's see here. Here we have Fluffy Day, as you see. Bum bum bum. We scroll down, and here we go. We have 100% acrylic, 100 grams, 285 meters. Yes, it is not a bulky weight. It's a medium, and it's also washable at 30, not 40. And also, it is 5 to 6 millimeter crochet hooks and needles. So, of course, you could potentially use other ones, but yeah. Which yarn description? So here we have a yarn description, or a part of a yarn description. We always have little descriptions for the yarns, but which yarn is this? Allow us to take you on a fun circus adventure together with our yarn. What is this? I mean, many colorful choices here, I will say. 1, Unicorn Solid. 2, Silly Socks. 3, Dream Color. Or 4, Colorina. You put one of those in the chat. And you tell me what this is. Allow us to take you on a fun circus adventure together with our yarn. What is this, guys? What is this? A difficult one. My memory is awful. That's okay. I mean, at least maybe you will kind of know, maybe. I mean, maybe you're like, you know what? I've worked with this yarn, and that is this and all that, you know? Like, maybe that helps. Yeah. I have a tag in my bag right now. And it just now startled me, because you're not used to having your tag still on something. This is not my shirt. It is something I've loaned to show here. And I have a tag just rubbing my back a little bit. Like, it's just kind of moving whenever I move. It was a little bit like it came out of nowhere. Like, what? Is it someone behind me? But no, luckily not. It's Silly Socks. It's Silly Socks. It's number 2, Silly Socks. Because it is, of course, the circus adventure. I mean, that is Silly Socks. It can't be anything else. Silly Socks is a very adventurous yarn with a lot of colorful. Let me just see if I can find it for you, just so you can see it. Look at that. Very circus-like. It makes sense. I see it. You see it. We all see it. Booyah. Now, let's see. We have one last question. One last question in this first quiz. We have 2 quizzes coming up, so don't go anywhere. Let's see. Which of these yarns consists of 23% barrette silk? Barrette silk, okay. 1, upcycles alpaca silk. 2, French kid silk. 3, French cotton silk. Or 4, alpaca silk. Which one of these consists of 23% barrette silk? Barrette silk. And I can tell you they all have different levels of silk in them. So, I mean, only one of them has 23% of this barrette silk. So there's no tricky questions here. It's just you guys have to know. Or guess. Maybe you have a good idea of what alpaca silk is, of what French cotton silk is, upcycled alpaca silk. You know, maybe you have an idea of where they land, of what kind of silk they have in them, and so on and so forth. I actually don't know what barrette silk is. Let me just see here what it is. It is, it has a more rough surface. It is more, it's a little bit more like rustic, or is the word melanged? I forgot the word right now. French cotton silk is the right answer. Most of you guys knew that, at least a lot of you guys knew. French kid silk also, I mean, has like some kid. They all have silk in them, but I don't know if French kid silk has barrette silk. But I know for a fact that French cotton silk does. So there you go. Good job to all of you guys. I hope you all did well in this first quiz of the night. We have 2 more coming up and a giveaway at the very end. So look out for that. Now let's see. We have a bunch of people in the chat. Okay. Let's see here. Rachel Kakulis with 5 out of 5, and Mighty Stargazer with 5 out of 5, and Mariella Huerta 5 out of 5, and also Bonnie. Four people with 5 out of 5, but Rachel Kakulis, an absolute Hobbii knower, Hobbii yarn expert, some would say. Let's see here. Boom. Going away with the win. Rachel, you know what to do. You put in an email to live@hobbii.com, and I will send you a coupon code that you can use as soon as absolutely possible. But guys, good job to all of you, and I'm not supposed to be doubled. Here we go. At least I charted top 10. Let's go. Nice. But we have 2 more quizzes, guys. So let's just hop straight into it again now. Be aware, you should only put 1 number in, because it won't count a new number. You can only put 1 in, and then it counts that as your answer. Just so you know. So don't put any numbers in right now. I'm giving you some time. Don't put numbers in. Be sure that you're live. Be sure that you're ready to join into this quiz that's happening right now as we speak. Booyah. There we go. It's coming up. This is a closest guess quiz game, which means that you have to put 1 number in the chat as your guess. It might be related to many different values. And then you'll figure out, then you'll figure out if you won or not. I mean, you have to just put a number in there, and then it counts that number as the first thing. It could be any number, however big you want it to be, and that's how it goes. He's talking to you. No, I mean to any of you guys. I'm talking to any of you. It's more like I want to help you guys, so you don't do anything that is not necessary, or that you also do it right and get your answers correct. Which year was the existence of the then new invention, nylon, announced to the world? So when was nylon announced to the world? Not invented, but announced to the world. When did it come out? As a very new fabric, whatever you might call it. And you have to answer in years, as I wrote up there. So for example, 2025. It wasn't in 2025. I'll say that much. It also was in 2024. I'll say that much as well. You know what? Actually, it was before 2000. Before 2000. That's all I'll say. Imagine that one person who's like, you know what? That is cheating. Now you told them that it's below 2000. But it's like, I mean, we know. And you should know. You should know. But you shouldn't know exactly the date, of course, because there's many different dates it could have come from. Let's see what you guys know and what you don't know, because I think we've actually had this information on the quiz before. It's just a long time ago, and it wasn't exactly this question. 1938. 1938 is when it was invented, or announced, sorry, not invented. It was invented a couple years before that, but announced in 1938. We have more on that coming up soon in the next quiz, but not right now. We have something else coming up now. Now, let's see. Very good. 1938. We have Jennifer and Julie and Artemis and Josephine and Marisa and so on and so forth. Many people saying 1938. I mean, many of you guys were there back when we had that quiz, so I would understand that you guys remember that. My memory is a garbage chute. Fair enough. What is the largest in millimeters crochet hook we currently offer on the Hobbii website? What is the largest current crochet hook we offer? The largest current one. Yeah. Let's see. Many good answers. Many good answers. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing many answers coming in here. I'm seeing 19, 25, 20, 20 again. We had a 30 there, 30 as well, 12. Jacqueline does not believe in our assortment of different crochet hooks here, apparently. 3.5. I mean, we have larger. I mean, oh yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and maybe you meant to write 35 and not 3.5. Maybe, probably. Because that would be a fairly small assortment of crochet hooks. I'm just gonna take a little nip of this protein yogurt drink because I need that for my legs, basically. Ah, delicious. Now, 25, and I believe I have it right here. This is the largest crochet hook we currently offer on the website. We have had 30, but they are not on the website currently. This is the biggest one we have currently. There's also one other 25mm one, but this is the biggest one currently. Many of you guys knew that because, of course, we actually had this on bingo this week, so makes sense if you knew that. Spot on. Let's go, Crystal. Yeah, Stacy, Jennifer, Marina, Katarina, Bonnie, Laura, Diana, Anira, Joanne, and so on and so forth were also on that. When was the first knitting machine known as the stocking frame invented by English clergyman William Lee? So when was the first knitting machine known as the stocking frame invented by English clergyman William Lee? Was it in year 2025? It wasn't in the year 2025. Come on, guys. You know it wasn't. You know it wasn't. But when was it? Do you know your history about the knitting machine? I suspect that many of you do. I mean, it's a very big invention, really, right? I mean, it made production of knitted items way higher, way more productive, I suppose you could say. Yay, I'm 9. Let's go, Joanne. You were 9. You actually, yeah, you got 9 on that question. Of course, in this quiz, by the way, you accumulate points. So the closer you are, the faster as well, and the more points you get. So basically, the one with the most points by the end of these 5 questions will be the winner. Let's see. 1589? Does it say 89? I need to look at my own script here. Yeah, 1589, because it was way too small on my screen. 1589 was when it was invented by William Lee. And of course became... I don't believe they're very... At least not that type of... I mean, a stocking frame I don't think they're used anymore. I don't actually know. I suspect that they probably are fairly... They've just been evolved into a new thing, right? Like a new beast has come out of it that we work with today, probably. Finally, my niche history knowledge comes in handy. Let's go, Bailey. Many of the Hobbii yarns can be washed at 40 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? What is 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. Yeah. Yeah, do you know your degrees? Do you know your degrees? You may not have a degree in degrees, but you could still know your degrees. Let's see. See a bunch of good... still no crochet machine. Is that... I guess not. I guess not. I guess the movement of I guess the movement of crochet is maybe not something a machine could possibly do. I actually don't know. Like, I don't know if is that a thing? A crochet machine? Maybe there is. I don't know. Oh no, my answer is so bad. I read it wrong. Oh no. Oh no. What is 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. Let's see. It is on many of our washing instructions for many different yarns. 40 degrees Celsius is 104 Fahrenheit. So there we go. So, yeah, which also, I mean, I have only experienced 104 Fahrenheit or above, maybe like a couple days in my life. Like in my entire life, I've only experienced that a couple days, and that was when we were in Crete when I was a kid, and we were. It was like a massive heat wave, and I think we had like 47 degrees in the shadow. But that was the only time I've ever gotten above 40 anywhere. I would like to not experience such heat again. It is not very, very fun. I enjoy the 20-degree weather Celsius. What size in millimeters crochet hook is generally recommended for a chenille yarn like Honey Bunny? So what would you generally recommend, or we would generally recommend? I based it on the Hobbii recommendation. The Hobbii recommendation. This is not what you would recommend, because I know that there's different people enjoy different tightnesses in their projects. I assume, or for different projects you need a certain tightness, and you can achieve that by having a smaller or larger crochet hook. But this is just the general crochet hook that we recommend. And I took Hobbii's recommendation because I think I believe it says the same for both Toucan, Honey Bunny, Baby Snuggle. It has the same recommendation for a hook. That's the feel I like temp here today. Yeah, but Bunny, like a 20 degrees Celsius, that's perfect. That's perfect. Actually, a little bit, like maybe 25 or maybe even up to 30. Like a couple weeks of that is okay. Because then you can go into the ocean or whatever else and bathe, right? 7, by the way, 7mm is the official Hobbii recommended hook for a chenille yarn like Honey Bunny. Don't go to Arizona. Arizona, you'll melt. I believe that. Although I have seen a bunch of videos, and this is maybe something that is relevant for some of you guys or relatable, of Americans and such going to the UK. And the UK has very similar weather to Denmark, by the way. Very similar in terms of humidity, in terms of the heat, in terms of we're both island nations, kind of. I mean, I live on an island. Sealand is the island here with Copenhagen on it. Rita Lemon, you have won. Rita Lemon, McCarthy. I think it is McCarthy, maybe. Rita, congrats to you. You have won this. 1 second. There we go. Rita, congrats to you. You know what to do. You won it by 5 points, down to Jennifer and Josephine by 6 points behind Jennifer as well. So that's the podium right there, guys. Rita, congrats to you. You have won a $25 gift card, and that is going to be sent to you if you send me an email here. Please also tell me, guys, always tell me what currency you use. That helps me quite a bit, because otherwise, like, I have to make the coupon in a certain currency. So please tell me and let me know, Rita and all other winners, of course, today and in the future. I dread to think about my point score. I wish we had a system where you all got like your personal score up on the sheet as well. That'd be so cool. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my thought. But we have very similar weather because we are island nations, right? Both the UK and Denmark, and I saw a bunch of videos and whatever else, like, about Americans experiencing the UK heat wave, and apparently they actually did agree. Like, they came from Arizona, whatever else, Texas maybe. I don't know exactly, but like a bunch of different places, and they said, you know what, the UK heat wave is nothing to. You know what? It actually has some bite. It has some bite. Like, it's only 24 degrees or 28 degrees or whatever Celsius, but it feels different. It feels like a blanket over you. That's also how it feels in Denmark. We have many days of like 95% humidity, and then, like, I mean, even 20 degrees is sort of very annoying in that. But I also concur. I would not want to live in Arizona with 40 degrees all the time. Okay, I'm not saying it's tougher. I'm just saying that it is not nothing. Okay, the different climates, and also, bear in mind, we are not used to this. Okay, we are not acclimated for the heat as people. We live quite north. I mean, Denmark is more north than any other state in the U.S. than Alaska. You know, so we're not so used to it. We're not used to it. Yeah, true or false? There are more sheep in the UK than the US. Oh, we're going back to the UK and US. Is it 1 true or 2 false? This is a true or false quiz, by the way, guys. We're moving into true or false quiz. We're starting over from 0. So that is what it is. But yeah, again, I would like to say I would not like to live in a desert either. Even if it is dry heat there and it's a little bit less humid, still it is it is not made for me, at least for my Scandinavian I guess nerves, or whatever you might call it. I lived in Dubai. It was often beyond 40 C. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good, I gotta say. Humidity is what makes it unbearable. Dry heat doesn't feel as hot. Yeah, that's what I feel as well whenever I've been to the south of Europe. Like, I think I've had worse feelings in the heat in Denmark than I have in Italy, for example, or Spain, because it's less humid there. But, of course, it is still quite bad. It's still quite bad, especially when it gets above 40. No thank you. There are more sheep in the UK than the US. True or false? True or false? Let's see. Let's see about the numbers. We are computing the answers. Let's see. It is true. There are way more sheep, actually. There are 33 million sheep in the UK. There's 5 million in the US. So quite a bit more in the UK. But I assume also the UK probably has a history of sheep herding, farming, whatever it might be. Like, I think it's just a UK thing. You know, I think UK is also the country in the EU with the most sheep. So there is quite a bit. True or false? California has more sheep than Texas. True or false? True or false? What do you think? Is this statement correct? Is it not? True or false? Let me know. I don't mind heat when it's a dry heat. I can do Sahara Desert heat, but I can't stand Missouri heat, 40 degrees cooler with heavy humidity. 40 degrees Celsius with heavy humidity sounds like you would die if you didn't have AC or something. It sounds like you just straight up just succumb right there. So yeah, I am glad that I don't live in Missouri, I suppose. I am quite happy up here. Madrid last year in August was hell. Yeah, I actually do remember, like, I mean, there have been many heat waves across, like in Paris, for example, and Madrid, like the last 5 years. I have seen quite a few, like, where people are just basically living in the public springvand. Oh, no, I forgot the word for it. The springvand, the public fair, there, where the water, oh, I forgot the word for it. I'm sorry, but you know it. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Where there's water and it like spreads spreads the water up. False. It is. There is not more in California than in Texas. A fountain. Thank you. People just living in the public fountains, basically, just cooling down. California has 555k sheep in 2025. Texas has 735k sheep. And Colorado has 435, and Wyoming has 340k sheep. So, no state with over 1 million sheep, though. True or false? Red is the most common yarn color we offer on the Hobbii website. Is it 1 true or 2 false? 1 true or 2 false? Fountains, yes, exactly. I love living in Arizona. The only part that sucks is monsoon season. I didn't know that Arizona had a monsoon season. That sounds pretty bad. So basically you have the desert Arizona heat. I guess Arizona is a large state, you know, there's probably many different places. Especially if you go more north or towards Texas. Maybe there would be a little bit less desert stuff. I mean, it's a large place, you know. I mean, it's hard to know exactly all the geographic knowledge about every state. I just know that... maybe it's more New Mexico I'm thinking of, that is like a big desert. Maybe. But I'm sure there's many differences across the, like, even inside the states. Yeah, you immediately feel damp when you walk outside. It's in Ohio, says Janelle. Yeah, I hope you guys get through the heat and you persevere. And stay hydrated. Drink water. Make sure you get some salt as well in there, so you can retain the water and whatever else. It's false. You know what color is the most of? It's blue, with 193 colors. There's 168 reds in comparison. There is 192 green and pinks. So blue is winning by 1 yarn, or 1 color, 1 blue color over green and pink. So blue, yeah. Yeah. But red, I mean, red is of course up there, it's red, but... Monsoon season basically results in 114 degree Fahrenheit days and afternoon thunderstorms that flood the streets. That is horrible. True or false? Before becoming used for stockings and World War II parachutes, the very first commercial use of nylon was in the bristle of a toothbrush. Is it true or is it false? Am I lying to you or am I not? And I put 2 firsts in the message, or in the question, or statement, I suppose. 2 firsts, but I meant cut the first off. The very first commercial use of nylon was in the bristle of a toothbrush. We just knew that, of course, it was announced in 1938. So it was used after that for a variety of different commercial products. Which it was used for stockings, for sure. I mean, you know that. We all know that. Parachutes, it was used for in World War II. So, and hello, by the way, to you. I'm sorry, I can't read your name, but you did say hi, so hi. Is it true or is it false? But yeah, I hope you guys stay hydrated and cool down in the summer heat. Because, of course, I mean, it's never good to get overheated. True, it is true. It was actually used in the bristle of a toothbrush. That's the first commercial use ever of nylon. It was in a toothbrush, the bristle of a toothbrush. Interesting. I also, when I heard that, I was just kind of thinking, oh no, microplastics or micro nylon all over. You know? Oh no, no thank you. Although I guess we already get that with toothbrushes nowadays. I guess. I don't even know, man. Like, I'm not, we can't see it. It's impossible to know. True or false? Yarn weight superfine is thinner than lace. Superfine is thinner than lace. Not even bothering with the last question. My brain seems to be on vacation today. Well, Jillian, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I hope you're having a good vacation there in your head. And wear a hat, exactly. Wear a hat, wear sunscreen. I saw a video, man. Like, I saw a reel today of a girl. I think she was from the US with her friends on vacation, and it was basically just a short reel of her like filming the reaction of her friends who are currently like putting sunscreen on the lower part of her legs, and she is red as a lobster all over, like completely red. Like, you would think that there's some 2nd-degree burns or something on her. It's just no sunscreen at all. She was just maybe in the sun for an entire day. Then she turns the camera on to herself, and she's just completely red. Everywhere was completely red. And I was just thinking, how is she gonna sleep? Like, at a certain point, it must be kind of dangerous to have your entire, like, the skin is an organ. To have the entirety of your skin just burnt by the sun to that degree, at a certain point you gotta check that out. You gotta have someone help you. I've never been that burnt. I've had certain parts of me very burnt, like especially the neck, right? I mean, we all know that, or at least most of us know that. If you, of course, if you were good with the with using sunscreen, then you would not have, but never on the entirety of your body. But it is false. Lace is the thinnest yarn weight, so you guys were right on that. You guys know your stuff, okay? The most of you guys know your stuff, and who knew the stuff the most? It was from YouTube. Who is that? That is Leia28. Leia28, a brand new winner, I think. I think we've never seen Leia28 win. So, Leia, congrats to you. And you also messaged me through email. You sent an email to this email, live@hobbii.com, and I will send you a coupon code. And by the way, again, guys, we always say this, or I try to say it as much as possible. We do not send links to you. So if you get sent links to you on Facebook or wherever else, do not click it. Like, in terms of, like, I mean, in live shopping, of course, we do have a bot that, like, sends you a link to the landing page or whatever, but just be wary of it, okay? Just make sure it is from us. But we never send a giveaway link. Ever. in chats or whatever else, or comments or stuff like that. We never do that, especially not for live shopping and bingo. So make sure to never do that. Now, guys, we have a giveaway at the very end here, and we will just find a winner out of all of you guys who have typed this in the chat. Hobbii, hashtag Hobbii quiz, hashtag Hobbii quiz, all in one, hashtag Hobbii quiz. Remember to get all the I's correctly, the B's all together, hashtag Hobbii quiz. You can copy paste someone else who did it right, if you want to be sure. I think I just inhaled a fiber. Oh no. Oh, it's so typical, man. I didn't get one right until now. Leia, there you go. Congrats to you, Leia. Oh my god, this is the first. Thank you. Well, there we go. Leia is the first. It's the first time Leia at least wins. My shoulders burned badly this week, finally healing. Okay, good, good. I mean, I also burned my neck like a couple weeks ago. It was fine after a couple days. It wasn't that bad, but it always sucks because, I mean, especially if it gets pretty burnt, then you can't really sleep sometimes. You don't when you're that badly burned. When I was in archaeological field in school, I got sunburned through the back of my shirt, excavating, and couldn't lie on my back. Oh, yeah, that's horrible. My parents didn't sunscreen me as a kid, and I got second-degree burns. Oh my god. I mean, that might also have been... sunscreen probably is not a new thing, right? But, like, I think it's a fairly new thing in the last, like, 30 years, maybe, that it has become, like publicly known. That's a really good idea. Really good idea to do that. I burned my face so bad in Belize, I couldn't wear my mask to scuba dive. Oh. You can't sleep, shower, or put on clothes when that burned, yeah. I do not play about sunscreen. I use it religiously. Good. Good. Yeah, I mean, it's also just good just to, of course, save yourself from the sunlight. I mean, the rays of the sun. It does damage your skin. It does damage your... I mean, just it damages your body, I suppose. So stay out of the sun. And if you do, or at least for some of the time, most of the time, but if you do go out in the sun, do use sunscreen. Please, people. I urge you. I'm trying to get better myself, okay? Whenever I go on runs now, I always make sure to put the sunscreen on, because I've just had too many times where it just, like I have a massive, like you can't see it, but I'm very tan on my arm because I got burned, but my wrist, like it's completely white underneath, you know. I mean, I look completely white anyway because of the lighting, okay? But I'm a little bit tanned. Now, who's that? Bailey Robinson. Bailey Robinson, congrats to you as well. You have won a $25 gift card, Bailey. So congrats to you. 1 second. You also, of course, sent me a message on the email that you saw before. Boom, live@hobbii.com. Congrats to you, Bailey. And guys, thank you so much for a fun. Think about it as a radiation burn. I mean, basically, I mean, it is. It is basically that. Just not as fast, maybe, as some other things would be if you were standing next to a nuclear reactor that had burned down in maybe Ukraine. Then maybe you would get burned a little bit faster. But guys, thank you. It's been fun. It's been a fun quiz, and it's always good to see you guys here on Thursdays. I hope you have enjoyed the streaming week here at Hobbii. We had live shopping and bingo as well. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. And yeah, take care, and I'll see you guys very soon. Hopefully on Monday with the bingo again. And yeah, again, quiz time. I think it's going to happen next week, but if it doesn't happen, now you are warned and you know. But just tune in, see if the event gets cancelled. Just make sure. So, guys, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Stay hydrated and put on sunscreen, sun lotion, whatever it is, or just stay in the shadow. Now, I'll see you guys. Have a very good weekend and whatever else, whenever you get to it. I'll see you guys.